everyone, and I'm very glad to be here, and I'm very nervous because my English is not good, and in the past years I developed myself to improve my English level, but it's very hard for me. So now I change another way to solve the problem. Next month we will launch our translator machine, and it's very cheap. So I hope next year maybe I can be here to use my translator machine to speak, to make an English speech. 2 years ago, when I announced I wanted to make robots, lots of industry people asked me a question. Fu Sheng, are you crazy? You only done the internet software. You never done the hardware. How can you? What makes you think you can make the robots? To be honest, in the past 2 years, I asked myself the same question several times. But before I told you the answer I came up with, I can tell you another story about the same question. The people asked me if I was crazy. 7 years ago, is my first time to Beijing. When I stood at the Beijing railway station, I realized Beijing is so big, but I didn't know where to go. At that time, I just have one thought. In my pocket, I had only 400 renminbi. So my dream is to go to a graduate school and find a good job. I found a basement apartment, and every day I took the number 300 bus to across the town to work. And the weekend, I went to Beijing University to go to prep course to prepare my examination. But unfortunately, like most of Beijing drifter, I lost in my examination. But maybe it was lucky. So I failed in examination, but the heaven opened up another window for me. I met something called the internet industry. I found a job in an internet company. So I realized it's a new industry, and I can learn a lot from the internet industry. 7 years passed, and 8 years ago, it was my first time to visit US. And when I stood at the Stanford, how to say that, big grass, okay, into the big grassland. Speak frankly, my heart sank. Why? Because I saw, just like this picture, the guy was running. I saw many US people running and relax. So suddenly I realized maybe the education in China is not right. My parents and my teacher always told me, you must work harder. You must harder and harder. If you work harder, you can make success. But at that time I realized the US people not work harder as Chinese people. When I worked till from morning to the night. every day, especially when I found my company, I did my small team with 20 people every day, 6 plus 12 hours a week, 6 days and 12 hours. So that time I sought out a question, a problem. What's the difference between the Chinese people and the US people, Chinese company and US company? I sort of realized the word American dream. What is American dream? American dream is dare to think big and think different. But in China, our education, our environment told us hardworking. So I realized that problem. So I think maybe Cheetah Mobile can have a different strategy. Unlike many Chinese companies, Cheetah Mobile decided to focus on the overseas market. I realized that in that time, Chinese app is ahead of all over the world. So we developed our app to outside of China's market. So 4 years ago, Cheetah Mobile listed in New York Stock Exchange. What do we do? Just focus on the overseas market. 2 years ago, we have 600 million monthly active users. And 80% of our user comes from outside of China. And 20% of our user comes US and Europe. Now in US, we launched Live.me platform to, that is, I forgot that word, sorry. It's a broadcast platform. You know, it's one of the biggest broadcast platform in US. So at that day, I wrote a letter to all my staff. The letter said, it doesn't matter how many times you thought your dream was too hard and unattainable. I want to use the Cheetah Mobile story to let everyone know that as long as you follow your dream and don't give up, that one day dreams come true. This is my first crazy story because you know, just you saw my English is so bad, but I decided to make the Cheetah Mobile to be a global company. I think if you dare to think, if you think different and big enough, you have a chance to make some crazy dreams come true. So that is my belief. So maybe I was a little crazy in the beginning. So I have a chance to make the Cheetah Mobile to be listed in public company. Of course, we should also thank the amazing age in which we lived. The internet is a place where the entire world can brainstorm. We lived in a very fortunate age. I asked myself many times if I never entered the internet industry, do I have a chance to be something successful? I think very hard because I graduated from an unfamous school. I born in a very small town in China, and my family is not rich. But just because the internet age, the internet give me the same chance, just like US young people, and the internet give me the new mind, new brain. So I dare to have my crazy dream. Just like I just said, Cheetah Mobile now has 600 million monthly active user. And our casual game, our mobile game total downloads is over 1.6 billion. And all our apps total downloads is about 3 billion all over the world. So I dare to say Cheetah Mobile is already the global Android tool app leader. About 2 years ago, I thought, what can we do something even bigger? So this is some background, what I think. In China, the demographic driven has disappeared. People don't want to have children. Society is aging. People are unwilling to work hard. They just want to join the good life. On the other hand, the AI technology appeared. I think AI technology is a chance to let machine have the same perception like humans. So this is a chance show us if we can connect the different industry, just like internet application, just like AI technology, just like machine manufacturing, just like the internet user experience. Maybe we can create a new robotics industry that cross the boundary. So when I was a child, I also like to watch books, just like robot, just like Atom, just like a transformer. So this is my childhood dream, and the opportunity of age, because the people increase rate, the population increasing rate is lower, and the AI technology can make power to the machine. So in the past 20 years, I almost just work on one thing, just is utility and tools. And the king of the tools for a new age, I think, is robots. So that is our slogan. Cheetah Mobile robots handle the maintenance tasks so that you can pursue poems and dreams in faraway lands. This is our dream, but we need to make the dream come true. So first, we found a new company, Orion Star. We put all the AI developed resource in this company. But it's very difficult. Just like I said, robot is a cross-boundary industry. You need to know what is AI, what is chip, what is internet, what is content. So this is actually harder than many of us had imagined. We had developed a sensory perception system, natural interactions, cognitive decision making, movement, and many other things. Every part is extremely difficult to master, and especially to me, because I'm not a famous graduate student. I'm not good at the studying, so I needed to force myself to learn AI technology, to go to the factory to know how the factory how work. So this is why we can't see a real useful robot in the market. Maybe in the airport, in some hall, you saw some robot landing here, but it can't work. It's just like it's just for beauty or for some marketing. It can't use. So many people said it's not a smart robot. It's unsmart. It's a stupid robot. So I think if we can know, every industry is different, we can connect the industry. We have a chance to cross the difficult, to make the useful robot. So because it's very difficult, so I decided to know every detail about all the technology chain, all the detail. So first we developed the facial recognition algorithm. Our facial recognition technology has already won the multiple facial recognition competitions. And now this is some, we won the ICCV 2070, but it's not important. It just means we master the algorithm of facial recognition. And now we use this algorithm and tag in some our Cheetah mobile app, just like me. We can know the broadcaster's face and give him some virtual gift. And in Cheetah Mobile's office, we have more than 2,000 people. Every day we use our facial recognition to scan in and out of the office every day. And we also developed our voice recognition, synthesis technology, just TTS. Our TTS now is maybe one of the most famous TTS in China, because our TTS has a very sweet voice. Now Xiaomi speaker use our TTS. And Ximlan's Xiaoya's speaker use our TTS. I think TTS is very critical to connect user and the machine. And we also have developed our Orion Voice OS. Our Orion OS voice now accounts for 30% of China's smart voice market. And we already have highest long-distance voice recognition rate. The Xiaomi, Himalaya, Meidi, and other brand use our Orion OS. Our Orion Voice OS is open for all the industry. You can use Orion Voice OS to develop your own smart speaker. And our OS also have many content. And the third technology is our navigation system. We use an NVIDIA platform to, okay. Hey, time's up. Okay. Okay, I think I have 20 minutes, but it's only 10 minutes. Okay, that is advertisement, so you can go through quickly. We also have some microphone and 3 chips system. And we launched our 5 robotics products. The most important is our reception robot. And the second is our winter boat. In the mall, it can automatically to come beside you and give you a drink. Okay. The third is our for children's 抱抱龙, 抱抱 dragon. Okay. It's very smart and very cute. and education content inside. Okay, no time. And we also launched our own speaker, AI speaker. It's just to have the highest voice sound quality. And we also develop our arm. I think the robot arm is very expensive, and the technical tech about the robot arm is old-fashioned. So we want to lower the robot arm to let the robot arm can come out from the industry, factory to the service industry. And we also develop our arm cave. So this is our 5 product of our robot product. We will launch, the voice pod is already shipped. You can buy our voice pod in Jingdong, JD.com, and Taobao. Okay, and our great bot will shipped to the market next month. Now it's in the factory. Okay, so I have a crazy dream, and it's very difficult. But I think the next 10 years, the robot can work with us and have the well-being in our life. So this is my dream, and I think I developed myself into it, and I have a chance to achieve the great success. And the Cheetah Mobile's slogan is "Make the world smarter." Okay, thank you.